What's up, Leo? Welcome to your June reading. This is going to be perfect for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. This message will not resonate with everybody. In fact, I feel like this is it can get pretty specific. I'm going to definitely pull some clarifiers because there's some things that we need to dissect. But definitely check out your other signs if this is not resonating with you or hitting, the nail on the head. I want to thank you all for coming to my channel. Those of you who've been following and supporting and liking and sharing and subscribe, like all that. I thank you for the love, especially the thumbs up in the comments, because what it does is it circulates the video so that people who actually need a message can see the message. You know what I mean? So that is your way of helping your community, and I really appreciate that. Leo. Honestly, things have been feeling a little bit heavy for you guys for some time. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you guys don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? It's so funny. You notice with some signs more than others. And, Leo, you guys are overall very happy people, happy sign. You're fun. You're charismatic. You like to, be around your friends and your crew and all that stuff. But there's a sense of, I don't want to hear about what is going on. Any of my videos that have been titled that even have a slight, resistance or a slight bit of stress, I notice you guys don't even look at it because it's like, nope, I'm ignoring that. I'm blocking it off. Well, and that's fine. I get it because I kind of do the same thing. But I say that because by looking at your cards, it feels like there's almost situations in some of your lives that you've been just trying to put blinders on or trying to handle in a way that's not necessarily conducive to the situation. And what you need to do is actually go and attack it. Some of you guys are surrounded by people that are not good for you. I would suggest that if you are feeling this in your soul, you do a real deep thinking and a clearing out of certain people in your life, friends, lovers, family if they're toxic. Because with this 7 of Wands, with this 5 of Wands right next to it, and your underlying energy is 5 of Pentacles, there is some distress going on. Now, you guys pulled the Beaver card, which is a beautiful card because it's really, the Beavers are hard workers. Much like you guys being a fixed sign, they're not necessarily the initiators, so they don't have like that cardinal energy to them. They're more like, oh, once you get a project going, I can keep it going for the long term, right? This is a very family-oriented card. They work tirelessly. They put their family first. But I feel like whatever things you guys are involved in, or wherever your mind space is, because it feels like there's a lot of mental blocks as a result, but having to deal with other people, it's creating an imbalance in terms of what you really need to be focused on, which I think what is saying is family. Like the focus needs to be family, but you've got these things taking you in all these different places. And that doesn't really work. Right. And I feel like a lot of you guys are seeing right now it doesn't really work because I feel like a lot of you guys are looking around and you're seeing how things aren't working. You're feeling these feelings of guilt, of lack, but not really knowing where to step forward. Right. There's a lot of changes going on right now. And so I wouldn't be surprised if for some of you Leos, it's a quite uncomfortable time. Again, I will repeat, I think a lot of you need to clear some people out of your life because I feel like these people are bringing so much stress and drama that they are not allowing you to be present. And when you're not present, you're not able to tackle the things that are in front of you, important right now, today, right? It's like you guys feel worn out. You guys are just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it. And that's a heavy energy to be in, right? Because you guys are fire signs. Like you guys are about going and action and doing. And I feel like for some of you, you feel almost stuck. I don't see an 8 of Swords here, but it's like almost like a stuck energy of, you know what I mean? Like what to do. And part of it comes from you guys wanting things to be fair. And so it's almost like you keep having this fight or doing this battle with someone. It's like, don't worry about it. Karma will get them. Like you don't even have to, everything is not our job to tend to. You know what I'm saying? Interesting enough, I pulled the Empowering Questions cards, which I pulled last month for everybody because there was such a good, positive, people liked them. Okay, so I pulled you guys' cards, and you actually got 2 that flew out together, and it's really cool the way Spirit works, because the key words in both of these cards is moment. This is about living in the moment. I feel like some of you guys are feeling like right now you're not able to live in the moment because of things going on. And although you're trying, it's like you keep getting distracted by bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So one card says, what kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing right now in this moment? Just a reminder of whenever you are feeling stressed, feeling irritated, feeling sad, whatever, to look around and have gratitude at what you do have, right? The easiest and quickest way to have these blessings continue to come to us is noticing what we have and having gratitude in the moment, having gratitude for source and all the things and people they bring into our lives. But, you know, it is up to us in our lives to, like, be the CEO of that. You know what I mean? Everybody doesn't deserve all your time and your peace and your this, and that doesn't mean that has to be shade either, but everybody doesn't deserve that, right? And I feel like some of you guys are noticing certain things about that, and it's probably fucking with you. What is the most important thing for me in this moment? Right? So Spirit's asking you to look at the beautiful things and the blessings that you do have around you, and, you know, like, really give them their credit, right? But also, what is the most important thing? So if you are out here and you're battling it out with all these people and you're having all these discussions, at the end of the day, it's just lower vibrational. What is the most important thing to you in this moment? Well, I don't know. That depends on who we're talking to. But I would think it's to be happy, to have peace. And if you know that it's just like this cyclical thing that you're dealing with a certain person or a situation, a job, whatever it is, then okay, what are you going to do? Take the action to do what you got to do. But it almost feels like you guys, some of you are so stuck in this that you can't see what's going on. You can't see opportunities in front of you. You can't see, it's almost like you're blinded to certain things. Okay, so let's move on, and I'll pull some clarifiers and let's see what we can see. So you guys start out with the Fool, Justice, Eight of Cups. That is a lot of energies. Some of you guys, if you are going through any legal battles, things are coming to a head. If you are going through any battles with anybody, things are coming to a head. Now, I feel like there is an importance for me to re-explain Justice card, because everyone thinks, oh, when they get a Justice card, this means, oh, it's going to go in my favor. No, baby. Justice means justice. So if you were in the wrong, then justice is going to go to the other side. If you are in the right, then justice is going to go into the other side. Basically, it's another way of saying karma is going to play out the way it's going to play out. Like, truth is coming to the situation, and we're balancing back out these scales, right? Now with the Fool card, you guys are going through a lot of new changes. These changes are really challenging your ego, right? They're really making you sit there and look at what it is you feel about yourself, what it is you feel like you bring to the table, what it is, all these things. I just feel like there's a lot of solar plexus chakra energy and information going on. Now, the Fool is asking you, though, to take a risk in something, right? The Fool is asking you to take that leap of faith. So let's say you guys have, for example, maybe some bad toxic patterns, or dealing with some people that are like unsavory type thing. There is this emphasis on taking a risk and doing something different. I feel like you guys feel comfortable where you're at right now. And so even the talk of doing something different and taking the leap sounds crazy right now, because you feel like you're so stuck in this thing. And I will say, underneath this card is Ace of Wands, which we'll get to. There are new opportunities in front of you, but you guys can't see it because I feel like you guys are so caught up in things. Now, some of you guys may be dealing with a magician type person, right? And a magician type person, I mean someone who's manipulative. I'm talking about the lower vibrational sides of magician. Like, yes, the magician is so powerful. Yes, the magician, what moves the magician is the fact that they have the confidence to do things and to make shit happen. The magician doesn't second guess themselves. But with that, there could be some manipulation. Now, if we're talking about just solely you, I feel like you guys, this is your time. If you're feeling like you're not empowered and like you can't make the changes that you need to make in order to do the things that you need to do, you are supported with that. You are supported with that, right? But again, With this Nine of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you guys are looking back a little bit like, I don't know. Because Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is someone who's gone through the struggle. They don't want to go through it again, but they're about that life if they have to type thing, okay? I just feel like some of you guys in your space, though, we're dealing with the Magician too, in terms of just people who weren't forthright with you, people who like drama, people who are just not vibing on the vibe that you're on. It's just not hitting. You know what I'm saying? So then we move to Justice card. Again, justice is going to happen however justice is going to happen. Justice is justice. It's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So for a lot of you guys might be trying to do things a little different, be trying to implement new things in order to, I don't know, add to your stability, add to your security, right? Because we're talking about Pentacles energy, that's tangible things, it's money, yes. But it is your overall health, wealth, everything. It is security. And I feel like you guys are trying, or you will find yourself in a place, some of you guys aren't there yet, but I feel like some of you guys will find yourself in a place where you might be trying to implement new things into your life and maybe really pick up new patterns. This Seven of Pentacles, for me, it feels like let's say you're, when you wake up in the first thing in the morning, instead of going instantly on your Instagram or your Facebook or something, you're trying meditation. I feel like it's really, really important to try to make those types of shifts that are going to make you feel grounded. Yeah. And the thing is with sevens, when it comes to tarot, 7 is the number of questing. It's about going internal and really that deep inner questing. And I feel like you guys are doing that because, again, it feels like there's a point that some of you guys are reaching where you're just like, look, I'm fucking fed up. I'm fed up. I'm about to knock this bitch out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, or whatever the case may be. There's just this fed up energy. But what I would say is Spirit with the Seven of Pentacles is encouraging you to, slowly but surely, because change doesn't happen overnight, start implementing new things that add to your security, that add to your mental health, your wealth, your everything. Like, start implementing new changes. This is a really good time to start doing that. I feel like you guys are supported. Now, 8 of Cups. This is going to require some of you guys to walk away from somebody. With this 2 of Cups clarifying it, I feel like there's something that you guys have been putting a lot of time and effort in. This could be someone that you've been with for a long time. This could be a job that you've been at with a long time. This could be friends that you've had for a long time. And it just feels like no matter what, something's always happening, right? Because the 8 of Cups person gives good effort. They've given 8 cups worth of effort, right? But they, at the end of the day, see that something is not working out and they have to walk away from. What you're walking away from, what it feels like to me, is this 2 of Cups energy. It could be a water sign person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it just feels like it's mainly an energy of walking away from something that, yes, your heart was definitely in. I feel like it's more relationship. I feel like you guys are going to be finding yourself coming very Queen of Swordsy, very direct. Right? So Queen of Swords, this is the queen with the wisdom. She's got the goods. She's the advice queen. She's that person that you go and talk to because she knows what's up. She's very book smart in some cases, but in general, she's life smart. She schools the children, right? And she's very direct. She demands respect. And for some of you guys that have been maybe sitting back and letting people run all over you, talk bad about you, or just bring unnecessary shit into your life that just, should have nothing to do with you, I feel like you guys are going to be coming to a place towards the middle of the month, I'd say, middle to end, right when we're going into Cancer season, where you're kind of putting your foot down more. And I think that's a really good thing. I think it's a really good thing because what it does for you is it opens up your eyes so you can see these new opportunities. See, the universe is trying to shove new shit in front of your face. But if you're too distracted with bullshit, then you can't see it, right? So we've got Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. This could be for some of you guys a new opportunity in work. And some of you guys that may be feeling like where you're feeling like you're a little bit lacking in terms of that 5 of Pentacles being that unseen energy, right? And we all know when we don't feel good about ourselves, we're more, we're closer to jumping. We're closer to going off on people. We're closer to, bitch, I'll let you have it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have nothing to lose. But I feel like it's just you guys don't understand what you have in front of you. Ooh, yes. And then what pops out to clarify it is King of Wands. You guys have a lot of opportunities in front of you that will make you feel good, that you're passionate about, and that makes you feel more like yourself again. Some of you guys have not been feeling like yourself, right? And in terms of work, these are opportunities where you can really be your own boss and really make some really cute money moves. Okay? Money moves, especially for those of you guys who are trying to create something from the ground up for yourselves. Okay? At the bottom of the deck right now, we've got the World. Ooh, and right underneath it is Judgment. I love that because they actually, like, Judgment comes before the World in the actual lineup of the Fool's Journey of the Major Arcana, right? Judgment, making a major decision, right? Making a major decision, closing out a chapter, maybe revisiting something that needs to be, like, let's say you're dealing with X. Maybe you're going to bring that up, revisit it so that you guys can understand how you want to work it out, put it down, or whatever. But it's like, once you guys do this, once you guys make the decision to move forward in ways that are conducive for you, right? And things that are going to help you in your future, it's like you've got the World card, and that's all about old cycles ending and new ones beginning. So you already have the Fool and you have the World. That's two cards about major shifts, and they're not minor, they're major. The Fool and the World. That's the beginning of the Major Arcana and the end. So, but it's going to require your action, and it feels like you guys just don't want to see the bullshit that's going on in front of your face. Well, I'm sorry, boo, you got to see it. You got to see it. I feel like you guys are going to come to a place where you just don't want the drama. You're going to be more discerning, hopefully. And this isn't your hopes and fears, and I feel like this is a hope for you. I feel like you guys are going to be becoming more discerning and direct in terms of what you expect, your expectations, what you want, what you don't want, what you will deal with, what you won't deal with, right? And that's really good because I feel like you guys are going to be coming back to taking control of a situation. Now, mind you, this High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck right now. And High Priestess is all about knowing that you know what you know, what you know, right? It's about that inner knowing. Whenever we reach High Priestess status, that is all about intuition and trusting it. And for some of you, that may be where we're lacking. You haven't been trusting it because it's almost like you've been trusting man or trusting these people instead of trusting what your inner knowing and what God has to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Not to get too like whatever on you, but that's the best way I could describe it. That's exactly what it feels like. Whoop! This one popped up open. And all this juggling that some of you guys been doing, whether it's financial or whether it's dealing with people, whatever, I feel like you guys making a decision to move forward, it's going to level things out to where you can feel very empowered in Queen of Pentacles. There has been a emphasis on lack of money. And I feel like, again, when my money is low or if my job situation seems sketchy, I am not in the mood for nothing, nobody's shit, not even mine. So it feels like you guys are going to be finding your flow again. We've got the Temperance card, good old Andre 3000 on the Temperance card. This is going to require patience, and I feel like this process is going to be slower moving for you. Honestly, I feel like you'll start to see some changes come your season. Cancer season might be a little heavy, but that's okay. I feel like at the end of the day, you guys are going to be feeling really empowered. And then with these additional messages, remember, we're going back to the 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and then the Strength card. Now, that is your energy, which I love. And this is what I say. I feel like things are going to start loosening up and making a little bit more sense come your season. I feel like this is going to have to be a gradual situation because I feel like this is something that over time has built. So it's going to take some time to kind of knock back down. But yeah, cut those people out of your life. They don't belong there. You need to keep yourself busy and focused on your shit. A lot of you, this has to do with money issues. You need to focus on your monies. That's part of the reason why you're stuck. And maybe why you feel like you have to deal with these people and you don't. Fuck them. They're not good for you. These are people bringing drama into your life. And you have new opportunities that are waiting to knock at your door. But it's up to you to get them. It's just like I told, I think, Cancer. So if you're on the cusp of Cancer, I would definitely watch their video. But I told them, this tarot shit, this is like a weather report. I could tell you it's going to rain on Thursday, but you still have to get your umbrella, girl. You have to get your rain boots. You have to pack your coat. I can't do that. So you have these energies available to you, but what are you going to do about them, right? What action are you going to take? And is it going to be action that's conducive, or are you going to fall back into arguing with these people in the pit? Stand up for yourself. Right? Stand up for yourself and your knowing. Anytime we get the Strength card, that implies that there's something we need strength for, right? And this isn't going to be an easy transition for a lot of you guys. I can feel it, but it's very necessary. And like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like you guys will be feeling way more empowered and be so much happier with life and yourself, and proud of yourself for having gone through the struggle, being uncomfortable for however time, however long it takes to be uncomfortable, so that you can come on the other side like feeling like yas. You know what I'm saying? So then you guys got positivity, faith, and optimism. Okay. Which says, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. And look, there's a line in there. This is speaking directly to you. These lower vibrational people, this negative energies and temporary setbacks, do not let that get in the way, okay? You guys are stronger than that. And I think you know that. And I think that's what's frustrating. But now we've gotten to the point where you're just so wound up and just mad that it's hard to move from that space. So again, start with these questions of, what kinds of beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? What is the most important thing for me in this moment? Start there. Okay. And then as far as your romance angels card, which is so crazy, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Now, this is where discernment comes in too, because what friends are you asking? Everybody's not happy for us. Everybody who says they're our friend isn't our friend. Everybody who says they love us, unfortunately, they don't. If you have people who've been your ace boon coons since day one, friends, family, like people who you can trust and will keep it real with you, because I do feel like some of you guys have some yes people around you who don't want to keep it real with you, because, and it's not even like they're trying to be, they're trying to not be problematic. They're like, look, I don't want no problems. I don't want no da-da. But if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. So I hope this helps. If you guys would like a personal reading, you can hit me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. I love you guys so much. I'm rooting for you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, Leo.